How's it, everybody? I'm playing with a thing called Rain, and not the rain that's pouring outside. It's a new mobile operator in South Africa. They sent me a SIM card. They actually sent me two SIM cards. They come in these kind of really cool. No, not you, sorry. They come in these really cool kind of translucent SIM packs. The actual SIM has the electronics in the front, kind of has this translucent finish around the back. It comes with these sort of snap out micro SIM, nano SIM, micro SIM, normal SIM cutouts. So you can put them in a dongle, you can put them in a router, you can put them in an iPad, you can put them in a phone. I got it activated. It took about a week. They delivered them on Monday. Today's Thursday, so it was a bit of a drama. I think they just backlogged with the amount of orders and the amount of requests, trying to get them all delivered and activated and set up and working. They give you 15 days of free unlimited data, which is actually quite impressive for a mobile operator. So this is uncapped data for 15 days. That's pretty impressive. Cost-wise, they have what they call a one plan, and that's $50 a gig. They don't charge you up front for the gigs though. So this is how they're different. They don't charge you sort of per gig and those gigs expire at the end of the month. They charge you 5 cents per megabyte, and they only charge you for the data that you've used in that month. But it gets better. If you pay them $250 a month as like a contract rate, although it's month to month, it's not in a contract, you get unlimited data outside of peak times. So peak times are from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. and in those hours you'll pay 5 cents per meg or 50 Rand per gig. Outside of those hours, for an extra $250 a month, you get unlimited data. So that's not a bad option. The SIM card works in my phone. I couldn't get the phone to hotspot. I then took it straight out, popped it into a router, connected to my home network, and it works. I'm getting a solid 10 megs on the speed test. I'm streaming YouTube in HD. It works. I've got all my devices connected on the same Wi-Fi network. Not noticing significant lag or slowdowns. Latency on the network's not bad either. I'm pinging 8.8.8 at 50 odd milliseconds. There's an odd packet loss here and there, but on the whole, it's actually a really, really good solution. Just from a cost perspective, you pay 250 Rand. You get this unlimited data except during peak times, and in those times you pay $50 per gig. It's post-bill, so at the end of the month they bill you for what you used. You have the ability to put a spending cap on your peak time data, so you can say don't spend more than $100, $300, $500, $900, whatever your budget allows. And during those hours, if you used up all your data, it will just disconnect, but then start working again at 11 p.m. when sort of non-peak hours and your uncapped data kicks in. So if you manage it carefully, you could actually get away with, $400 or $500 a month for what is essentially an uncapped mobile solution. I love the idea that it's sort of post-build. You're not buying a gig, it runs out, you need to go buy top-ups. It could get dangerous, but if you know you're good for a budget of say 1,000 Rand a month, you could chuck one of these in there. You could buy yourself 40 gigs for peak hours, and you have all this unlimited data in between. So I think it's a pretty cool offering from Rain. As I said, it took a while to get it delivered, it took a while to get it activated, but I'm pretty sure as they roll out and the sort of initial demand subsides, I'm sure it'll get a lot better and a lot easier to order, get delivered, and get set up. The one downside of Rain at this point anyway is that there's not a lot of coverage. So most of the big metros are covered. So if you live inside Cape Town, Durban, Joburg, Bloem, most cities, you're okay. You'll be able to get your Rain SIM to actually work. If you're out in the sticks, then maybe not so much. They've got a cool coverage map on their website, so you can kind of have a look there and see what's available. In the order process, there is also the ability to buy a device. You can actually buy a little Wi-Fi device. I didn't see any of these kind of mobile sticks on the website, but they did sell those kind of Wi-Fi devices, and then they had the option of 1 or 2 phones. One of them is a Huawei P20 Lite, which is a dual SIM phone, and that was like $4,000, which is not a bad price for that phone actually. And the advantage of the dual SIM is that you can have your sort of normal number. I have an AfriHost SIM card here somewhere. So you can have, if you've got like an MTN or an AfriHost or Vodacom or Cell C or something like that, you can take that, stick it in the phone, and then the second SIM, you put the Rain SIM, and you have unlimited data on your phone all day long. It's a pretty good deal. So yeah, it's well worth looking at. As I said, it's a month to month, there are no fixed contracts. So it's the kind of thing you can jump in, you can get it, you can try it for a month or two. If it doesn't work out for you, worst case, you've lost a couple of $100, and you've fiddled around with Rain. So definitely worth checking it out, www.rain.co.za. Have a look.